Hey everybody, welcome to Find Your Fit with Deanna. I'm Deanna. We are in the middle of a series of quick exercise routines to just help you find where you can fit in and how you can fit in your fitness in these really busy times. Time is the number one, lack of time that is the number one reason that folks give for not working out. So I'm really helping you combat that with some full workouts, meaning a warm up, exercises, and stretch in snippets, right? Or snacks, they call it these days. So today we're talking about core. Now, you know that core is more than just our abdominals. We tend to, for a number of reasons, folks just tend to sort of focus on our abs. But core are all of the things that actually work in the middle of us to support ourselves in different movements, to translate movement from low body to upper body. So yes, abdominals, also low back, also glutes, somewhat our hamstrings as well. And then there's the part of us that's like the core of the upper back, meaning making sure we are well anchored through the upper back. And that's kind of the core of the upper body to really support shoulder health and whatnot. The reason I'm saying all that is consider popping back 2 episodes to low body, popping back 1 episode to upper body, and make sure you cycle through, not on the same day or at the same time, because I know time is our nemesis right now, but I want you really to think about making sure you get in more than just what we're going to do today. So we're going to do a quick warm-up and then 3 exercises to help activate the core, and then we'll stretch. Let's get a little music on, shall we? Just give me a little knee lift, would you? And of course, you have made sure that this is cool with your doctor, nurse, whomever is your medical team, and they've given you that permission to say, hey, this is right for you. Modifying as you need. You know I love modifications, and I'll give you those, and you can pick as you like. All right, little knee lift, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself to a little squat. I'm going to turn sideways, mini squat, hands to thighs. Again, we're talking about core, so let's do a little activator. And especially if you've been sitting a lot this morning, this afternoon, this evening, I want you to think about, in this position, really tuck in your belly button, round through the mid-back, tuck your head in, then let that go. Take your tailbone, push up, let your gaze come up. 2 more. You're not holding your breath, are you? 1 more. Give me a little exhale, come all the way up, everybody. You got it. Now, we're going to take 1 foot. You're going to step that foot behind. The foot with which you stepped, I want you to take that arm, reach up and away. Got it? Bring it back. Other side. Step back. Reach. And if you have followed me on any other platform, you know that I have dogs. And so you're going to say, big stretch here like you would when your puppy stretches, yeah, or when your cat stretches. You got it. Give me a big stretch here. I know, and this is how we weed out the non-animal lovers, right? Because how can you not love animals? So if you're like, this is just too weird, it's okay. Scroll on. You got it. 1 more. 3 exercises. You might use a heavy weight. 1 heavy weight or a gym bag or something that gives you a little load on one side. Here's the first thing you're going to do. I'm going to use a weight, but you could substitute anything that's, safe, meaning it's not a bag that's about to break or anything like that. We're going to do 2 options here because I don't know what your space is like. So option 1, you're going to do a little walk. 1 hand weighted, 1 hand empty. No leaning to or away from the weight, okay? Tall position. I want you to walk forward. Got it? Give me a switch. Let's walk back. Have a look. Make sure that you're safe behind in terms of what you're walking back. You just came from that way, so you should be good. But leave your hand, weight in that hand. But you never know, right? I want you just to really stay aware of your surroundings. Here, switch. Okay, so a little farmer's carry here. Couple of options. You can plug in. Okay, let's do that 1 more time, shall we? Walk forward. No lean towards that weight. Switch up here, would you? No lean towards the weight. We're working on some of those muscles in the low back, the deep low back, to give us the counter lateral flexion. Lateral flexion is this. And so we are working, we are working to sort of counteract that, right? You're going to hold here. That's a lot of what our core is sort of an anti flexion, anti-rotation, right? Keeping us stable so we don't do that. Now, other option, if you don't have room to move, or enough room that you want, or you don't like that one, keep one hand weighted. We're gonna do a suitcase squat as though you're carrying a suitcase on one side, and we're gonna come down, we're gonna exhale and lift. Your posture's nice and tall, your chin is tucked, as though, you know what I'm gonna say for crew that knows me here, you're gonna imagine you've got a tennis ball under your chin, just hold that tennis ball. Good, switch, let's put the weight to the other hand. Up and open, got it? Good. Again, we are not like the walk we did. We're not leaning to the weight or away from the weight. We're moving as though we have no weight in hand. What would be happening in that case is that the core has jumped in to say, oh yeah, I don't want her to tip, right? I want to keep them nice and tall. So, 2 more. Awesome. That's it. So those 2 options, right? Farmer's carry or your suitcase squat. With a good position, I want you to bring that weight down. We're gonna plank and we're gonna do a bird dog, excuse me. So I'm gonna show you these 2 options at the wall. The floor's not for everybody, so I'll show you at the wall and then I'll show you at the floor. Plankers. We are going to take your, pardon my back for a minute, but you're gonna have your palm of your hand or your forearm on your wall. Step your feet back, anchor. And some folks might not feel a lot of work with the palms. I find more, we feel a little bit more work when we put our forearm against. All of us plankers, we have our shoulder blades set down. So no shruggies, okay? So this would be a good option for plank at the wall. Bird dog is an opposite arm and leg reach at the wall. I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to hop down to the floor, so jump in. If you already know what we're doing on the floor, go for it. Again, hands at the wall, opposite arm and leg, reach, reach. Your goal is to be steady, stationary, and strong through this reach. So there's no tip and reach and swish, right? We are really anchored, lengthened. And you're trying to reach the arm and leg, not back, but long, sort of towards the ceiling and towards the floor. Come down to the mat if you like. Plankers, lots of options. Wrists, elbows, knees, toes. And whatever mix, ready, set, go. Pick one, you got it, and hold. Long through your spine, tennis ball on your chin, you got it. And I want you to feel, let's everybody rest. Make sure that we feel those abdominals, that core engaging. In theory, this is going to be your harder option. However, in all the decades I've been doing this work, a lot of folks come to hands and they feel more work in the hands, the arms, and shoulders, not core. So this is a core exercise, and I want you to feel the work in the core. If you would, give it a try with from your elbows, knees, toes. So whatever, their knees and toes, whatever the low body wants, go down to the elbows. Got it? Do we have a better engagement through the abdominals? Hold. 3, 2, 1, rest. Now let's alternate that with a bird dog. Again, you could be picking the options at the wall if this floor position is not right for you. If you are on the floor, your wrists are right under the shoulders. Your knees are right under your hips. Anchor the shoulder blades, chin in. Opposite, I'm going to move forward a little bit so I don't kick my freezer behind me. Opposite arm and leg. You're going to reach as though you're reaching to shake somebody's hand, so your thumb points to the sky. Reach long and slow return. I want you to imagine you have a glass of water sitting on your tailbone and another glass of water sitting between your shoulder blades. And as you're moving, you are so strong and stable and slow and still, lots of S's in there, that you are not spilling that water. You got it. How are we doing? Awesome. Glad to have a little movement snack. Got yourself up and moving. Excellent. Last one, everyone. Rest. Open the knees a little if you would. Sit back. Stay there for a moment. If you're standing, option, like we did in the warm-up, but just hold. Good. Okay, come on up. Knees, give me 1 foot, and then a little shift forward. Yes, I know we just did core. This is a hip flexor stretch. If you're standing, here, and a little tip forward of your pelvis. Hip flexors are part of that. They're a blend of 2 muscles, and part of that, like one of those muscles actually begins at your spine. So if you've done some core, we've done a little bit of hip flexor work, right? So I just want you to give a quick little stretch here, which is good. They need to be worked and they need to be stretched like everything else. We gotta work it, we gotta stretch it, yeah? You got it. We're almost done. That's it. The little movement's next. You fit it in. Yes? Rest. Take your time. Come up to standing. Feet apart. Take a deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Let that go. Awesome. Very good. Proud of you for fitting it in. Keep moving. Cheering you on. See you soon.